Alright, I put away the plate. The plate is away. Away the plate is. The plate is put away. I put away the plate. Yes. Pillars of Eternity. Played this a little bit, like a week ago. Something like that. But that's fine. That's all perfectly fine and dandy if you missed it. Because this game comes with a pretty nice journal that keeps track of everything you did do. So, missing what happened last time? Got you covered, man. Got you covered. Alright. That being said, I could load an earlier save because I messed up and forgot something. But no, we're gonna deal with the mistakes I've made and load the most recent entry. Alright. Oh yeah, area of effect spells. 2 circles, so your allies can be close to an enemy, and you would avoid damaging your ally with the spell. It's good stuff. I played a druid. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. This is not the most recent save. This one was the most recent save. Great. There we go.
Ready when you are.
Alright. So we got Perrin and Beckwell. There are main protagonists here. Earlier, as in yesterday, in this story, seeing as it's only, well, alright, it's day 3, so over the last couple of days, alright, we were journeying gosh, okay, how am I gonna do this read through? You know what? I'm just gonna read it and that'll be it. I'll just read it. It's a rare thing for you to stay anywhere for any length of time. You've passed from town to town, moving on when it suits you, the open road the closest thing you've had to a home. You hail from the living lands, where you have moved from place to place in an effort to evade the people looking for you. But as to why they're looking for you, you have no idea. All you know is that you have to keep moving. For you, Gilded Vale is merely a stepping stone, and you expect that you will not remain there for long before wandering somewhere new. You fell ill, traveling with a caravan bound for Gilded Vale. The caravan master sent you off with one of his guides, Calissa, in search for a remedy. While out searching for the remedy, you were ambushed and returned to your camp to find it slaughtered at the hands of angry locals. You dealt with them, only to be nearly killed by a wind that threatened to shear your soul from your body. You escaped with Heoden and Calissa into the ancient ruin. You emerged from the ruin to find a strange ritual being performed at some kind of ancient machine. There was a man there who commanded the others, and there was something oddly familiar about him. As he left, the machine began to spin, generating some kind of energy, and there was a blast that felt like a windstorm you had encountered earlier. It turned the others who had been with him to ash, and neither Heoden nor Calissa survived. You were knocked unconscious by the blast, and when you came to, you felt odd. You were seeing things, hearing things. You departed the ruins attempting to reach Gilded Vale on foot. where hopefully you would be able to find someone who could cure you. Right. So, in those ruins, we found a strange sculpture. And it required like a little gem in one of the eyes. You could guess by the fact that there was a gem in one of the eyes, but not in the other. And there was a wall that looked a little suspicious off to the side, so kind of have an expectation here of what you might find. So I sort of forgot about that after we left the ruins and had all that other crap happen. But I kind of want to go back and try to see if I can figure out what was up with that statue. That being said, I am dealing with visions. I'm starting to see visions of another time and place. I was walking in a grand chamber toward a giant machine and a man standing in front of it. I wanted to ask him something, but what it wasn't clear. So, yeah, we've got some strange stuff going on here. But we are... Let's see. Right. So, moment's respite. That was us being at the camp, trying to figure out what was going on. We escaped into the ruins of a place called, if I can pronounce this, Silent Lys. We narrowly escaped the deadly wind that tore through the valley, but then we were trapped in the ancient ruins, which the caravan master had warned us to stay clear of. I escaped the ruins and survived escaping the ruins, whereas my two associates did not, for whatever reason. Gilded Vale is where we were heading this whole time. It's said to be one of the most prosperous villages in the Direwood, full of opportunities for work and wealth. They're offering land to new settlers. So, we are in Valewood right now, right? Wrong. Nope. Map. World map. We're in Valewood right now. Yeah, so we were coming down this way. We probably stopped right around here. And then we had to travel through some ruins. And we came across a strange machine. And then I came this way by myself, without any corpses to try to bury or anything. I'm a small person. I can't carry corpses around. So there's that. Right. Let's get to it. We're trying to get to Gilded Vale. Figure out.
Not a problem.
Figure out what we can do about these strange visions and whatnot. There's a person. Or not. Maybe that wasn't a person. Maybe that was a vision. Well, what's this corpse doing here? I cannot investigate the corpse. Excellent. Oh dear. Alright. Shattered pieces of crate are strewn across the dirt, along with a few muddy vegetables. Alright.
Just say the word.
There we go. There we go.
You should have run.
Nice. How's Beck doing? I think Beck has like infinite health? He doesn't consume from my health the endurance that I lost from the battle, so...
Ready when you are. Ready when you are. Yeah?
Right. Nice. Found some stuff. So how we doing? Cave.
Quick and quiet.
A bear. Alright, Beck. What can you see? Oh, well, shoot. I think it's... Nice. Oof, Beck is KO'd. That's no good. I wonder if I can survive this. 7 damage reduction. That's probably gonna be tough here. Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna manage. Nope. Yeah, we got KO'd. Party wipe. Excellent. That's today. Let's try that again. Maybe not
I'll go on ahead.
get ourselves killed this time. So, can we get any sort of sneak attack? Defiant Resolve. Passive. Oh, yeah, that's... If I get attacked by a will... attack. Plus 20% damage. 20% damage was not enough. Graceful retreat, extra defense when disengaging. Okay. So maybe I could retreat out of the cave if things go wrong again. Vicious Companion. Animal Companion. Deals more damage. Penetrate damage reduction with each hit. Which wasn't quite enough either. But maybe, if we go more direct...
Yeah?
What's the range on this prey
Ready when
marking?
you are.
Very far. Holy cow. Yeah, I can mark my prey from some distance. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, Beck. Go for it. Dang it. Come on, Beck. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, that's not gonna... We're not gonna... Maybe if I was running around instead of... That's not gonna work. Alright. No, let's get out of here.
Not a problem.
Run! Yeah, no, that didn't work either. Alright. Maybe we can't really handle this cave right now.
Nothing will slip past me.
Let's just go ahead and grab this. And say, let's not deal with a freaking cave bear. Not today. Oh. Oh dear.
Ready when you are.
All right. Come on back. Nice.
Not a problem. Ready when you are.
This person just randomly attacked us. Headgear doesn't actually do anything. From what I've seen. All it does is make you look funny. No, not necessarily. Always just makes you look funny, but most of them, most headgear doesn't actually do anything. This one doesn't. I mean, maybe it does something, but it doesn't say it does. Damage reduction. Like, this all flickers when I put it on or take it off, but doesn't look like anything actually changes, so we're gonna skip it. Alright. That person was an a-hole, just randomly attacking us as we peacefully wander. Hello? What the fuck? I suppose I could have been reading that out loud. Oh well. Sorry about that. Wait. Not what I meant to do. These guys seem like a-holes. That guy seems like he could use some help. Hey, Beck, you wanna fight some a-holes? Actually, let's not sneak up on them. Let's see what we can...
Nothing will slip past me.
The young dwarf tending to the stew looks up, startled, as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? The bandit turns. Get 'em, you dogs! And make sure our new cook don't run off. Help, please! Help me! Ah! One of the bandits gives Tenfirth a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Alright, oop. Alright. Go back.
Ready when you are.
Back. Defend me. No. Damn it. This is not the situation I want to be in. Alright, he's done. Alright. Beck's doing fine. I don't see any reason to mark either of these.
Fight is mine.
Well, there we go. Nice work, Beck.
Ready when you are.
Bunch of stuff. Cool. We'll take it.
Not a problem.
Hey, you. Cape. Also doesn't do anything. Fruit does stuff.
Hey,
Tenfifth.
traveler.
By the flame! Thank you! Oh wait, he's a dwarf. I can do it. I can do a dwarf voice. His voice when I talked to him was like very like meek. I really don't know what voice to go for here. By the flame! Thank you! Thank you, thank you! I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Or until they were bored with me, I suppose. Which, also could have been the rest of your life, so... Yeah, yeah. I must get back home. I only hope they haven't hired a replacement. The dwarf looks aghast. Listen, next time you're in Gilded Vale, stop by the Blackhound Inn. I'll let Pasca know just what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. Oh, to be back out of my oven again. Earned reputation. Cool. Six, speak with the innkeeper at the inn. Tent is empty but for a pair of stained cots and the stink of unwashed bodies. Freaking bandits, man. Uh-oh. Another young wolf.
Ready when you are.
Uh-oh. Couple of them. 3 of them. Oh dear. Go back, make sure they stop. Nice.
Ready when you are. This fight is
Alright.
mine.
We're done here, Beck. Nice work. So Beck recovers his endurance. And I don't lose any health. That's incredible. Does Beck have health that I don't see? Hello, word. Most damage taken, Perrin. I would imagine that that's actually Beck. Although there was that time I got knocked out.
Not a problem.
Uh-huh. These aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Examine more closely. The heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing, but the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. Right tools. You find a handhold. You find a handhold upon one of the large stones and start to pull yourself up. But the uneven bricks and odd angle of ascent make the climb difficult, and after a short distance your arms begin to burn too fiercely. You're forced to drop back down to the ground. Right tools. Alright. Gotta find some climbing gear, I guess. Oh, hey. Oh, so this is a path we probably would have come from. The grass is still flattened behind the wheels of the wagon. Barrels of cabbages, potatoes, and squash have been overturned and abandoned. Oh, let's grab them. Let's grab the barrels. Oh, here we go. Scroll of Tanglefoot. Camping supplies. Good stuff. I assume that this is the way we would have came with the caravan. What's up, audience? How you guys doing? Hello, who are you? Anton. Anton?
Well met, friend.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, is it? Don't see too many of your sort along this road. Meaning no offense. Suppose you're heading into town? He wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Gonna ask him what his hurry is. Man looks down at the tent and then at his hands. I mean to follow my own advice. Came out here on a hunt, me and a friend of mine. Thought we'd bring a stag home, eat something other than bread for once. Came up on a bear instead. Great monstrous thing, and Pearly. He didn't make it. He shakes his head. I don't know what I'll tell his wife. In any case, the forest has already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. So wait, what happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. Naughton's voice shakes a little as he speaks. We were following a stag. Pearly, he saw something in the brambles, and we went tearing off after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The beasts will take what they will, I suppose, he smiles sadly. And this time, Galloway's favor fell upon the bear. In any case, the forest already cost me a friend. I'm heading... Yeah, okay. Where did you find this bear? In a cave. A ways up that way. He turns to point to the northwest. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast. Would hate to hear it took another life. Alright. Well, goodbye. Alright. Yep. Looks like we've more or less explored this map. Bear Cave. We might have to go back to that at some point. Is there any way to get up here? Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Zarups. I was not expecting Zarups. Might be best to back off a little bit.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Yep.
Just say the word.
There we go. Nice.
Ready when you are.
Not a problem.
Not a problem.
I see you concur. Amethysts, nice. Zarup tongues. And crap we can sell. Excellent. Ah, padded cap. Again, doesn't do anything for me. Quarterstaff, though. I don't know if that will be any use for me. Let's see. What is the better weapon for me to use if I do have to go to one-handed? Mace, dagger. Accuracy versus deflection. Crush damage. I suppose that bow is a pierce damage, yeah. So slash Pierce. Kind of increased reach actually might be best. It could allow me to, if I'm not able to do pierce damage, or if pierce damage is like very weak against an enemy, this does crush damage, which is basically the opposite of pierce, right? And then I could still stay behind Becquerel, since it has reach. That would do. It also does more damage than my bow. Excellent. Alright, Beck, let's get out of here. Did I totally gloss over the fact that we got a handful of amethyst as well? I might have. By the way, we got a handful of amethyst as well. Alright. Take 8 hours to complete my journey. Alright. Alright, Gilded Vale. Finally reached Gilded Vale, not quite what I was expecting. Huh? What do you mean? I know what he means. I've played a little bit of this game before. Unfortunately, I can't have my first genuine reaction to this. Corpse tree! What a welcoming sight.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Oh, good. Glad. That's great. I feel at home already. I think I might reconsider this offer of land to settlers here.
Nonsense. Gilded Vale is a perfectly suitable village for those who respect the Lord's decrees. Besides, you won't find a better offer anywhere else in the Deerwood these days. And you look as if you could use a fresh start.
He looks around at the town, his face mask of a sober contentment. Sober contentment. I'm glad that's the look that he has on his face.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child? That kind of surliness will get you nowhere in Gilded Vale. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village, and to him, no answer at all is as good as an admission of guilt.
Oh.
I should warn you,
All right.
stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly toward the deformed. Yeah, let's just call it deformed. The deformed tree. Yeah.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radrick's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Alright, that sounds very useful. I feel like this is not something that I want to tell this fucker. Alright, so yeah, so you said something about Hollowborn and Wadewin's legacy before? He blinks. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been scourged upon the Direwood for almost 15 years now. Children born without souls. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Wadewin's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. Lord Radrick decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understands our rules. I do not want to say these things. What happened to the option where I just say, so about that tree over there? That was an option, right? Was that an option? Why is that not an option? I really don't want to say this because I feel like this person won't take kindly to that. I'll tell them about the strange people, I guess, conducting a ceremony. You'll want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on Ingwithan ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Barath have mercy. We certainly have. Maybe so. Maybe so. Like I said, it's best to stay away from those sorts of places. Now I still can't say what's up with the tree. I'm forced into this other dialogue option. What the heck? Alright. I've been feeling strange ever since a close call with a Beowalk. Is there someone in town who could help?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
Ah,
Consider yourself
excellent.
fortunate. After she failed Lord Radrick, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
I like that attitude.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Goodbye.
Keep out of...
What? Huh?
Listen!
2 tolls.
Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Oh. I mean, I said goodbye already, so, goodbye.
3 bells toll only for the death.
Hello, thanks for the follow.
I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
Poondertail, thank you for the follow. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Very nice. Okay, so why are you telling me this? I said goodbye to you. Don't threaten me, little man. Let's see. Look at my height. Look at his height. Versus my height. But I do have a wolf companion, so don't threaten me. Oh, it is no threat, only a warning. Lord Radric will tolerate no threats to his kin or those who live upon his lands. Grief will not make him more docile. Goodbye. No, I can't. All right. What do you mean? Okay. You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Bereth must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze on you. Okay. What happened? I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps. But that is not your concern. I don't think it's my concern. I want to leave, but I don't have the dialogue options to do so. For some reason, I'm curious if this affects his offer to new settlers. I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn, or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know soon enough. Goodbye! Oh, thank goodness. I actually can leave this guy. Alright. Gained experience. Journal updated. Right. Magistrate Urgot. Urgot? Urgot. I'm gonna say Urgot. Urgot? Urgot. Suggested that I rest at the inn while he looks into the matter of finding me a place to stay. Everything is at a standstill while he awaits the word of the fate of Lord Radric's baby. Seems I've little choice but to wait and see what comes of it. I don't expect anything to come of it. Alright. Recommended I get some rest. Excellent. I probably shouldn't have rested earlier. Maybe I should go back to that that one area. I can look around the I can look around the town here. There's stuff to do, I'm sure. There's always stuff to do in towns. Alright, what are these guys talking about? I thought Lord Radric's heir would mark the end of all this. Nobles put out buoys to float, same as us. I wish you wouldn't call them that. You're right. He's not very noble. Oh, alright then. This guy having a smoke. And then I told her, that's not the pistol. That's not the pistol, he said. Used to have a lot more fortune tellers come through. Lord Raedric had us chase him off. Oh, okay. Does ale taste funny to you? He pissed in it. Do you think she'll say yes? I bet they have better gold rot true in the city. She's mad enough to lie with you. Why not wed you while she's at it? The cities were Kithgol for Sveth, not gold rot. Deerford, then? Alright, I have no idea what they're saying. What's going on? Oh, hello. I see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. By the door to the inn. People gathered by the door to the inn. By the door to the inn. By the door to the inn. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 people. Excellent. The raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his heightened stature suggests an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Oh, that sounds good to me. Hey, I was part of this argument. You should buy me around as well. No, what's that? Hoping to. She already said it, but I was talking over her because I'm totally a sexist person speaking over a female character. Oopsies. Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Aedir coppers, eh? We don't need your coin. I mean, I want some of this ale that this guy is offering. This guy is offering free ale. And if I can, like, kind of wiggle my way into this, maybe I could get involved with some of that free ale. I want some free ale. But I don't like any of these dialogue options. Like, I'm gonna say nothing for now. Maybe I can jump in later. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. You've got a lot of gall, mocking us in our own village. We don't take ill treatment from foreigners, especially not Aedirians.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Oh man, I was pretty spot on with his. Look, man. Wait, no, not. This is not for free ale. They're offended by this elf, I think. As far as I can tell. He wants to give them ale. He's like offering, hey, let's have a round of drinks. Like, I didn't mean to offend you. Just, hey, let's, you know. All of this for free ale. All of what? Oh, maybe you're referring. Are you referring to what I did? All of what I'm doing for free ale. Well, thanks for. Thanks for commenting. I can't believe it. I have an audience. Hello. Welcome to my stream. I am Fission Phoenix, by the way. I really like nuclear power, so I'm playing a game that has absolutely nothing to do with nuclear power. That's how that goes. Alright. Yeah, I guess this guy sounds like he's already had enough to drink, to be fair, so, you know.
You're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cock's feather!
Alright, I'm gonna be honest. Them sounds like fighting words. He really sounds like he's, you know, itching to get into a fight here. Hmm. That being said, I don't understand a word of. Wait, no, I understand it. All of this. Itching for the kindling touch of your sister. Okay, I don't know what Ycoxfither is, but I understand the rest of it. So. Sounds like he's angling to get into a fight. It does not sound like a man who's trying to smooth things over by buying everyone another round of drinks. But
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
all right.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
All right.
That's where you're wrong.
All right. Let's see. Now, which option is going to get me free ale? Let's see. Don't think attacking him is such a good idea. That could get me some free ale. Back down, all of you. This is absurd. Okay, well, getting on his good side might get me free ale, but I don't want to get on the other people's bad side. Because they're looking like they also really want to fight. How's this one? This, you know, this is exactly what Alof said already. We saw his name in the cutscene. This is unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be inside drinking rather than out here arguing? Or I could get onto the good side of the villagers. But I don't know. They didn't offer free ale. Or I could try to stay out of it. But that definitely wouldn't get me free ale. I'm gonna go with this one. I think this is the one that's most likely to like maybe de-escalate a little bit. And get me free ale. We don't want your charity either, foreigner. It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. What? What? Why are they attacking me? Beck, help. All right, Beck. We're gonna fight some dumb idiots. I guess. Yeah, he probably won't. He's I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, that guy's fighting this Aeloth guy, and then these two are going after my wolf. My wolf's fighting him. I'll shoot at this person.
That's how it's done.
One of them exploded. I think that's accurate to say. I think he exploded. He went kaboom, kablooey, kaboom, just exploded. Dang, Beck. You're one powerful doggo. Righto. Alright, as last of the attackers falls, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Yeah, it was pretty awkward, wasn't it? They sort of just drug me into it when all I wanted was a bit of ale. But no, yeah, I'm glad I could help.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
Yeah, you know, it's probably about right. Strains his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
Excellent. It's a pleasure to meet you. Right. How did you manage to get stuck out here? It's a weird turn of phrase. Better have more to say for yourself than that? I really don't care for either of these options. They don't really make that much sense to me to specifically go one way or another. He laughs uncomfortably. That is something of a long story.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Ah, I see.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
Well, I was traveling with a caravan, but we got separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? Those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals will arrest you for trespassing and the rest will kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
Well, let me explain. No, that would take too long. Let me summarize. I saw several hooded figures operating a strange machine. He goggles at you silently, apparently assessing your earnestness. Finally, he gives you a clipped, awkward laugh. Ha!
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
You know, yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, how did you manage to cross those three drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
I mean, you did make a rather lewd suggestion regarding one of those aggressors, and his own sister. That. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. It happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I see. I understand. I like the cut of your jib, for which I am grateful. Let's discuss something else, shall we? How about a drink? Can we get a drink? I want a drink. What are you doing in the Gilded Vale?
I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expected wife. but I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yeah, a little bit. It sounds like something I might have heard before. Once, some time ago. Uh, Today, within the hour. And you? I have been experiencing strange things lately. Sort of looking for an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Ah, yes. The tree. I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. Well, I mean, you don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find
Fair.
a person in the strangest of places.
Fair. Well, I guess I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Let's see. A learned wizard, did you say? Or some sort of arcane arts expert? Offering to travel with me after we got into a fight together. Beat up some random people. Killed them. Exploded one of them. Huh. Yes.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Fantastic. Alath joined the party and was granted second wind.
How many?
Alright. Let's look at some of his abilities. Second level wizard, wood elf, gentry adir. I have a benevolent reputation. Interesting. Alright, he's got 12 might. How's that compare to me? I've got a lot of might. Extra fortitude. We both have pretty poor constitution, which does what? Oh. It just adds to our endurance, health, and fortitude. Sure. His dexterity is quite a bit. Action and speed. Oh, nice. More dexterity would actually be really nice to have with the action speed bonus. Perception, he is not as perceptive as I. He's a little bit more intelligence than I. And his resolve is a bit better than my own. Okay. He knows a lot of lore. Okay. But doesn't know much of anything else. Wait, he was granted second wind? You have to have at least one athletics for second wind, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, you need at least one of those. Alright, so he's got a bunch of wizard spells, which actually are shown here. He's got a grimoire. Bonus deflection until hit or critted. That sounds very useful. Minor missile, sunless grasp. Decrease their will, leave them dazed. Versus reflex, versus deflection. Versus deflection. I don't think any of these... Yeah, this doesn't... I mean, I don't have any will-affecting abilities, so... This is not very useful to have. We'll replace it with that. Sound good? I think that sounds good. Wizards can learn a staggering number of spells, but they're limited to the capacity of their grimoires. At any given time, grimoire may only contain 4 spells of each level. Right. Okay. Oh, excuse me. It has scepter and rapier. Alright then. Didn't I pick up a cloak? Cloaks may not do anything, but they look cool. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Pretty orange cloak. Fuck yeah. Oh. That hood looks nice. This is absolutely aesthetic right now. Neither the cloak nor the hood do anything for me. How do I just cram my ears and my long slicked back hair, just crush them into a hood? Nah. Alright. Good stuff. Who has better mechanics? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah. Oh yeah, he has a single mechanics. Or a single point of mechanics. Alright. Also, I picked up at some point a spell. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You take this. Put it in there. Minor regeneration. Blascone. Da-na, da-na, Blascone, da-da-da-da, Blascone. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, Blascone. Aren't supposed to question it. I won't question it if you don't question it, whatever it is. Thank you, Pundertail. Heightened alertness. Adds perception. Yeah. Defense against ground type moves. Oh, I didn't know I was playing Pokemon. Spells like Slicken or Tanglefoot are classified as ground attacks. Interesting. Alright. Well, hey. Good to have you around. Right. Just grab all of everything. Oh, don't question the fact that...
Indeed. Ready when you are.
The fact that... stuff doesn't actually add any armor bonus.
Ready when you are.
I'm sure there are stuff that does add bonuses, but like for some reason there's a lot of stuff that is just purely aesthetic. Is aesthetic the right word? Based solely on appearance? Yeah. It's good stuff. What's going on? Let's get a drink up in this place. We'll use Alepht's money. Oh, what'd they say? Something about Pearly? Wasn't that a name I saw before? Anyone seen Pearly around? He's usually drinking his head off this hour of the day. Wish we had some minstrels in here. Yo. Tinfrith. I saved that guy earlier. Hello.
Hail, traveler.
Hello, and welcome to the... Oh, it's you. Tinfrith told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. How... Oh, yeah, I suppose there's not really all that often you get a wild Orlin wandering around, so... I suppose it wouldn't be much to say that she immediately assumes that the wild Orlin that appears... Yeah, okay. Can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discount on drinks, rooms. Tenfrith said he wanted to whip something up nice for you. He's already back to work in the kitchen. So what would you like? Oh, excellent. Could use some reliable help. Anyone looking for work? I'd like to know more about the Black Hound. Yeah, okay. Just gain some experience. Well, let me see. Well, the actual building's been here for years, but the Black Hound's fairly new. We get a lot of new faces in here, too. Fewer than we used to, I'll admit. Tenfifth's the big draw. I'm sure we'll get the big crowds back again in no time. I used to work the tables, actually, until the old owner up and left. Nobody's sure what happened to him. Even left his poor hound behind. That's the name, see? The Black Hound? It's still upstairs, pining after him. Poor old girl. Place ended up in my hands somehow. My very own inn. A lot of hard work involved, but it's been worth it so far. Please, sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. Afraid we can't offer much by way of good meal today. Unless you're fond of cold porridge. Alright, let's see what they have for sale. Oops.
Greetings.
Greetings. Greetings. I thought they said they didn't have any food. Rautai cookies. Rivaled only by the Adirans and their love of sweet things, the Rautai count many delicious desserts and rich treats among their famed recipes. One of the most revered by wealthy connoisseurs around the known world is the darkest Rautai chocolate cookie. It has become a courtesy gift among Rautai ambassadors, with many foreign dignitaries warmly receiving any Rautai delegation simply in the hopes of receiving a batch of these revered treats. But they're only worth 1 copper piece, you know. They're freaking worthless. Like, nobody... Oh, foreign dignitaries. Look at me. I'm a foreign dignitary. I'm a very important ambassador person. What? Yeah, I'll give you a single copper for this much sought after cookie. Flick. Alright. Oh, it says value 1 copper piece, but of course they sell for 12. Okay. Alright. I can trade what's in my inventory, right? I could sell all this junk. Pretty sure hunting bow is what I already have equipped. Wrong screen. Hunting bow. Yeah, none of these are new. Medium shield, small shield. Small shield doesn't change anything. Hold on. I think he can only have one-handed, because otherwise he wouldn't be able to hold his grimoire. So would he not be able to cast spells if he was holding that? Whatever, we'll let him have that, and it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, and I made my decision on grabbing the quarterstaff. All right, good stuff. So yeah, let's sell all my junk. You can have all my crap that I don't want. Excellent. Oh, I didn't look at what he's wearing. Brigadine. Alright, whoop. Leather, 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 leather. 3 different styles. Hide of 2 styles. Simple clothing of 1 style. And scale armor of a single style. Sure. And we'll keep these just because it's fun to have the option to accessorize. This is all good stuff to carry around. This is all probably good to have. Oh wait, no, this is torch. We'll keep 1 torch. Hammer and chisel might be useful. And then all this is probably worth keeping because I can use it to craft stuff later on, I assume. Okay. Ingredients. I have all the camping supplies I could ever want. I mean, all that I can carry on this difficulty setting. And everything they have is everything I sold to them. I can recruit a level 1 adventurer. I mean, I have the copper pieces to do it, but... So I guess I get more than 6 party members. I'll be able to swap them out. I could retrain. That might be worthwhile. I think I might want the other ability besides the Mark Prey thing that I got, but and we can get a sleep, and then we get a bonus if we pay for a special room. Allow characters to rest without using camping supplies. Cheap runes are usually available, but if you have copper to spend, more expensive options provide bonuses. They affect the entire party as well. +1 perception, +1 mechanics, that could be good. Or +2 resolve, which I forget what that does. Like, mechanics is good, perception is good, resolve is basically all your defenses, really. Concentration is good. Well, Opposes mentally based attacks. Okay, which ones has the intelligence and resolve affect your willpower? Alright. Reflex is your defense against AoE, affected by dexterity and perception. Fortitude is the physical attacks, right? No, internal physical systems. Where's okay, deflection isn't affected at all by any of this. Deflection is affected solely by level. Oh, no, deflection is affected by resolve. There it is. Jeez. And you get some from your level. Alright. Fortitude is the one. Okay. Reflex and willpower. Okay. Huh. Alright, so he's able to defend against slash best. I really wish I could see some of the stats for Beck. Where would I see Beckworld's stats? Oh hey, we're able to level up. Oh my gosh, Ajax has arrived. Isn't it time for bed for you, bro? Let's give him athletics so that he's able to use second wind. Point or two in stealth. And a point in survival. Why not? And then I guess the last thing I could do is give him another point in mechanics. Alright then. Not during the summer. Alright. Oh, we're able to learn a spell. We're able to learn 2 spells. We're able to learn spells if we find somebody else's grimoire. So, but that costs money. Wolf icon, you can't click on the wolf icon to bring up any stats of Beckroll. I think that just selects him in the game. I'll click on it again and we'll see. So geez. Awesome, I get a really complicated class really early on to begin to manage. Combusting Wounds actually sounds familiar. I think this one was a really good one. Sit, okay. There it is. Cause enemy wounds to ignite, inflicting additional burn damage over time each time they are wounded. So for AoE, 5 burn damage over time when dealt damage for 26 seconds. Huh. When dealt damage. So you would want other AoEs to affect them, to fire at the enemies after you've set them to combust their wounds. Corrosive Siphon. Corrode damage. It's a pretty good damage effect, I think. Range 5 meters. I think that's fairly close range. Whereas Fetid Caress Range 6 meters. Jeez. Oh, yeah, I did get some information about the stats during character creation, didn't I? Hold on a sec. Maybe... There is a manual for this, but I don't think it tells me anything about the Ranger's companion. Races, sub-races, classes. Ranger doesn't give me any stats. Let's see. Skills, wizard abilities, rogue abilities. Hold on. Ranger abilities, animal companion. Ranger begins the game with and can name an animal companion that fights at his or her direction. The companion shares health and endurance with the Ranger. If either one is damaged, the same pool is reduced. Both the Ranger and the animal companion die if their health is reduced to 0, and both can be revived together. Animal companions have high natural damage threshold, which increases as the Ranger gains levels. Damage threshold. Alright. That's all I get out of the manual. And the game mutes when I am on a different screen or on a different tab. So that's cool. Mirrored image? What's that do? Creates duplicates of the caster to distract enemies, granting a high deflection bonus. Reduced with each hit taken. For 78 seconds compared to the one I already have, which I can't even look at. Oh boy. Hold on, I can exit? Yeah. So he already has a spell. Plus 40 deflection until hit or critically hit. Until hit or critically hit. Whereas the level up, the level 2 thing, which now, oh god, I gotta reassign all this stuff. I wanted him to have athletics, a couple points in stealth. Might as well get at least 1 survival, and then mechanics, yeah. You know what? Bulwark against the elements. Feel the grass. Infused with vital essence. Fuses caster with vitality. Gives a temporary increase to maximum endurance and health. Fuses the caster with vitality. Huh. I guess the max endurance would be good for a single battle. And maybe the max health bonus means that extra endurance used for that battle wouldn't affect their health after it wears off. Because otherwise, health goes down as you take hits, along with your endurance. If you run out, your endurance pool is a lot lower than your health pool, but you can recover endurance during a fight from different abilities and stuff. But you won't recover health unless you use some different type of special ability. Ugh. Alright. Miasma of dull-mindedness. Inflicts penalties to perception, intellect, and resolve. In combat, it contributes to accuracy, reflex, and grants a bonus to interrupt. Contributes to wild defense, and influence durations and areas of effect for all abilities and talents. Alright. It's good against other spellcasters, basically. Alright, so the other one gives a higher deflection, but is... So the level 1 spell that I was looking at gives a higher deflection. It gives plus 40 deflection, but only lasts until hit or critically hit. And this gives plus 25 deflection, but is reduced with each hit rather than completely negated by a single hit. Oh goodness. Alright. Necrotic Lance, I remember this being causing corrode damage instantly and over time. Does 37 to 48 corrode damage, and then also another 33 corrode damage over 6 seconds. Accuracy versus fortitude. Accuracy plus 10. That's a good one. I'm gonna go with that in combusting wounds, I think. There we go. Aleph is leveled up. Time for Perrin. It would make sense for Perrin to have pretty high athletics as a ranger, I think. That being said, the only thing it helps me with in combat is Second Wind. But scripted interactions is pretty good as well, so... We'll give that 1 point, stealth a point, survival as well. That leaves me with an unused point, but that will carry over to next level, and that's fine. I get a new ranger ability. Oh, I can grab the ability that I didn't grab at character creation. Or I could grab one of these other abilities. Heightens the predatory instincts of a ranger's animal companion. Give them the damage bonus on any creatures suffering a damage over time effect. Plus 50% damage against targets affected by damage over time. Which with the... What's his name? Aloth, with his... some of his new abilities that deal damage over time. That'll probably be very useful. Vicious Aim. Modal. Does stuff continuously while active, so I can reduce my attack and reload rate. Take more care for aim, giving them increased accuracy and damage. Attack rate? Okay. little bit of a trade-off. So, extra damage at the cost of speed. I don't think that that's particularly worthwhile. Not with, at least not with a hunting bow. Swift aim. Plus 20% attack speed, plus 50% reload speed, minus 7 accuracy. And I have a pretty high accuracy as it is. One of those might be good. Wounding shot is a 2 per encounter. Aim for a spot, slows the target, raw damage. Raw damage is actually good too. That's raw damage, that's damage over time, which would be useful to combine with this, but I can't combine them right now. I think this might be most useful passive. Hands the predatory instincts of the animal companion. So it's the companion that gets the bonus to enemies that are affected by damage over time. Yeah, we'll get that. Other party members will be able to cause such effects, so... Or at least Aeloth is currently able to. Once I adjust his grimoire. Oh, they're automatically added. Combusting wounds. Area of effect. Burn damage over time when dealt damage. Ooh. Well, that should work perfectly. That should work perfectly. And then this does corrode damage as well as damage over time. So as long as I do this at the creature that that Beckwell is attacking. Woof woof. Beckwell's a barky boy.
Yeah?
Oh, let's have Beck be the one that goes and talks to the... Woof. Woof, woof. Woof.
Yeah?
Don't you recognize me? Woof, woof. No? Alright. Ah! It's you, my savior. It's so good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. We gained a recipe for savory pie. A savory pie, to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels. Aw, thanks.
Yeah?
I will name a dish in your honor. Most excellent. Perhaps a fine dessert.
Not a problem.
Ooh. That sounds good to me. Nice and dry.
Ready when you are.
Orlan server. Don't think you can turn up and take my place. I had to work hard to get this job.
Ready when you are.
Oh, it's just because I'm a wild Orlan. I thought this place was going under after the owner left, but it's held out. Feels like we've been seeing more bandits along the roads of late. Nice and dry in here. And who are you then? Another fool come to answer Redrick's invitation? Our great lord never... Blah, 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 blah. Our great lord had my sister run out of town after the boy was born. She was the only family I had left. I'm not sure where she is now. Blazes. I need another drink.
Ready when you are.
That reminds me, I never got a drink. Oh
Not a
well.
problem.
Alright. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Gold-plated characters. Now these sometimes break the fourth wall. I forget, where does it explain it? Hold on. Encyclopedia. Lore? Awakened Soul? Yeah, no, not that. Watcher? Watcher is one of a fair few who are either born with or acquire the means to see souls, and sometimes even read them or commune with them. Many varied accounts exist of how Watchers came upon their talents, and it is far more common to encounter someone falsely claiming to be a Watcher than to find a real one. Wicked. A hollow-born child that has, through the science of animancy, been made the vessel of the soul of an animal. In time, all such children became feral and violent. Bleh. If I can learn to speak real good, that would be amazing. Alright. No. Where does it explain? Oh, maybe it's when I click on one for the first time. No? As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Reach out for the soul. You see a woman emptying her satchel onto her bed, taking stock of her inventory. Potions, bandages, tinctures, and herbs are scattered throughout her room haphazardly. She bites her lip, head tilted to the side, considering. She begins to repack, one item after the other, careful deliberation undercut by shaking hands. Each item has a clearly marked place, but no matter how she repacks it, she isn't satisfied. The shaking worsens as she empties it out once more, one hand held to her mouth. Tears eke from her eyes, and she gives up all semblance of order and shoves everything she can in the satchel, grabbing it and running out of the bare house. Straightening her back, she walks to the docks, chin high, eyes hard and red. A gangly young elf offers his condolences, but she can't see him for the ocean ahead of her. She wanders the docks, offering her services as doctor to any who will listen, anyone headed out on high tide. Less than an hour later, she watches her childhood disappear in the distance, a tiny speck of an island, and tries not to jump. Right. So that's the thing. I really wish I could figure out where I see what described. I think the gold-plated character names are based on people who donated to the Kickstarter for this. They got to add a little story of their own for their character or whatever. And that story might be this specific character, or it might just be one of their past lives. We find more about that later. Oh, what are these? Carouser.
Not a problem.
Grab a drink, friend. Not much else of worth in this town, says the woman from Thion. Hey, we said we wouldn't mention Thion. Sing us a song, Blissa.
Yeah?
Let me sing you the song of my people. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at all these gold-plated names. That's something you can do in your own playthrough if you ever decide to do so. Bones are covered in tiny bark mites. Tiny. Hold on. Tiny bark mites. Yes. This hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines a low note, tail wagging slightly. You can pet the dog. Pet the dog. The dog's tail thump happily against the floorboards. Yay! Excellent. I'm gonna pet the dog. Alright. Sorry, girl. Don't think he's coming back. The dog whines softly again, head tilting. Well? Hey, you can come with me. Maybe we'll find him on the way. Dog's ears perk up, trots over to you, and barks happily. I gained an item. Black Hound added to inventory. Excellent. Black Hound. This small dog has a glassy black coat and an affable disposition. She trots along at your heels, gazing up devotedly whenever you come to a stop. Aww. I'm going to place her in my pets section. Look at that pupper. Look at that little pupper compared to my big pupper. I have 2 puppers. Puppers. My puppers.
Ready when you are.
Alright. I'm pretty sure I need to sleep in order to progress, but it is the middle of the day and I don't feel like sleeping. And I'm sure there's other things I can do, so let's head out and do something. But before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I've got to refill on water, and I can maybe use the bathroom. I might be a little while. So let's see. Why don't we put on a little bit of music that hopefully doesn't get, well, if this music gets muted in the VOD, that doesn't matter because, you know, I'm gonna turn it off before I actually continue. Gosh, what would be good? Let's put on some Skyrim music. Why not? There we go. Have fun with that. I'm gonna do some stuff. Oops. Yeah, I'll be right back. I have returned. I'm back. And I need to tab out of the game to switch this back to the correct scene. Hello. I'm back. How y'all doing? How we doing? Excellent. Good to hear everyone's doing good. Happy for that. We are going directly into a loading screen. Amazing. I am good at things and stuff in games and whatnot. What the heck? Wielding a single one-handed melee weapon with no shield confers an accuracy bonus to every attack. Oh, okay. Sure, whatever. What's up with these guys? You ever been to Defiance Bay? No. With the roads like they are, I'll stay put. Yeah, I've seen that dialogue option before. Yay. Stuff, things, whatnot, etc. Alright. See, sometimes I don't like reading things out loud because I have faith that my audience are adults that can read for themselves. So I do also like to do like dramatized readings of dialogue and whatnot. So it can be a bit of a toss up. Either. Child. What are you doing, child? This is gonna be Barath's house now. Either. What are you doing hanging out by the corpse tree?
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Looking for anyone who can help me feel better. Wink, wink, nudge. No, oh, okay. No, please, no. It's a strange way to talk about your dad. Phew. Half the town's up there now, seems like. No right way to talk about it. I suppose I'm looking for someone who could help me feel better. My condolences. Welcome to our lovely village. Oh, what? I thought he had more to talk about. All right, well. I'll go down here. Ooh, rising sun and 3 dawn stars, the symbol of Aothis. Hello. Help you? I might be able to. A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading scones. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect. It's my brother. Oh, wait. And his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. This place is not so empty as I thought. This temple isn't what it used to be. Probably for the best. Times being as they are. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of the faithful either. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. Maybe you'd have better luck? Better luck with what? He points a finger upwards. These ruins around us? Used to be a temple of Aethys, scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Deerwood, from Reedsaras even. Until the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on the Ethesians. He had his people go in and put them to the sword. Left them down there, buried, underneath a heap of rock. After that, Lord Raedric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, up until recently. Lord Raedric hopes that if we rededicate this temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end, see? But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Those priests, maybe they don't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house. It doesn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. No small task. There's coin in it for you, if you need motivating. Olive's cautious expression softens. A pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. I take it you aren't supposed to be in here. Well, I meant to be in and out, nice and quick. I'm not hurting anyone, it's just Lord Raedric's forbidden anyone from having anything to do with the scattered god. It'd be a little harder to explain to him than to you. It's a good cause, though, isn't it? And you could make some coin in the process. By the way, we're back. Well, I mean, they're long dead. What's the matter where they're buried? Well, it's about respect, isn't it? About deserving to be remembered? Not just tossed under a pile of rock and forgotten. I thought it worth the effort, giving that to them. So, what, you want me to bring you some skeletons? I'd bury them where they are if I could. I know it's a little macabre, but if we don't get them out now, Raedric's liable to destroy whatever's left of them. That's fair. I'll find them. Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still, if they're anywhere. The priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick scones, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Oh, he's fine. Absolutely fine. Alright. Search the temple. Why not? Might be good
I'll
to
go on ahead.
be in scouting mode if there's creatures about. We'll go this away. Will-o-wisp. Oh dear. Alright. And Beck, you can maybe try to go after that. That is Will-o-wisp, a spirit. This is 2 per encounter. There's 2 of them. That one's probably going to come on its way, so we'll wait and see. Does he have a range? This is a ranged attack. Alright.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. That looks like it might hurt. What did that do? Oh. Missed. Nice. Alright. Hey, how about you use this? I'm pretty sure this only affects foes in the area of effect. Raw damage, foe area of effect, yeah. I think the darker circle deals more damage. What? Why am I not attacking?
How may I help?
What? Oh, what the heck? What is happening?
Ready when you are.
He's been confused. Why? No, what the heck? Alright. You go there. Beck, I can't do anything with right now. And you are ready to do this.
Ready when you are.
Wait, was something healing it? What healed it? Maybe it healed itself. Engaged Black Hound in melee? That must be like the actual name for
Yeah.
Beck. Nice. I'm a little confused about crits with an additional effect. Confused. For some reason, I was able to target Beck. That was sad. I'd never heard
Just
Beck.
say the word.
Spirit residue. That sounds good.
Not a problem.
Parchment is worn and tattered, and the ink upon it faded. No, I don't get that down in here. And this time of hardship, must have just as much faith in ourselves. Anything interesting around here? No secret apartments or anything? Alright. I'll head this way. I really wish Beck would be in front. Well, I'll send him in front. Try getting a sneak attack on that thing. Nice. I don't think sneak attack is a thing for Beck, though. You're using the wrong weapon. But hey,
How may I help?
they're next to each other now, so...
That's it! Let's have it out!
Ready when you are. You're mine. Ready when you are.
Brilliant. Oh.
I?
Just say the word.
See, it says that we share health and endurance or something. But no, Beck definitely has his own endurance and does not seem to have a health pool. Alright. They're weak against crush. Strong against slash? I'll have Beck go and... oh. We'll mark this one.
I? How may I help?
Immune. Why am I not fighting?
Yeah? Yeah?
Alright, isn't... there's a way to set up how my character... yeah, party AI.
Ready when you are.
Yeah. Aggressive.
I?
Oops. I mostly just want them to automatically go into attacking if I let the combat run.
Ready when you are.
Otherwise, I'll pause and use their abilities. Alright.
Nice and quiet.
Not a problem.
You should see this.
I do see it. Scolder Whelp. No damage reduction. Takes no effort to kill. Still. Well, we'd rather fight them one at a
Just say
time.
the word. Yeah?
Alright, boys.
Aye.
We're in it.
Yeah?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Just say the word.
Indeed. I shall deal with this one.
I think that was both
Ready when you
times in that combat I used that ability, and it's like, oh, nope.
Nothing will slip past me.
Alright, scout mode. Let's see what we see. Where were we at? Oh, we've made some progress in here. Oops, wrong button. Oh, that one's not a Scolder Whelp. Alright. Well, let's try to take care of the whelp first. Oh, geez, there's two of the Scolder. Alright. This might be a little bit more tricky of combat.
Aye.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Three of them decided not to worry about Beck. Oof. That's some oof right there. This is an enemy area of effect spell. Let's use it.
Ready when you are.
And hopefully that whelp will be
Oh,
dead. Oh, jeez. Beck might not be doing so hot. Shit. Oh, jeez, he's dazed and poisoned. Oh, jeez.
Just say the word.
Was that the burning things effect? Okay, hey, they are switching their focus now. Attack the middle one. I said the middle one. No, this one's the middle one. Oh, jeez. Beck. No, Beck! Beck's KO'd.
Just say the word.
I think I might have made a mistake here. I think I made a grave error.
Not a problem.
I think they're faster than I am. Yes, they seem to be a bit faster than I am.
Poison.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
fighting dirty.
Jeez. Help me. I require assistance. No, no assistance. Cannot venture forth while in combat. Oh, jeez.
You cannot venture forth while in combat.
Yeah, I think we're done. Well, drat. Oof. Well, I actually think that that's as good a time as any to end it. Next time we'll have to do better. Let's go ahead and skip through this dialogue here. Yep. Yeah, sure, I'll find him. Would hate to have to send someone else after my remains. It's fine. He wouldn't have had to send somebody else after my remains. I brought my remains to him. You know, it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. All right. Let's see. Today we made it to the Gilded Vale. We got to see the big tree with the corpse party on it. We met with Aloth, who was getting into a drunken fight with some belligerent villagers that didn't like him because he's foreign, and also because he implied that one of them wanted to sleep with his sister. That was interesting. And then we came here and died. Yeah. Does that sound right? That sounds about right. Yeah. That's what happened. Thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. We'll see you next time where we take on this temple and don't mess it up this time. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get the save. Yeah. Save over my manual save file. Yeah. We'll get out of this. And then we'll see who I can take a couple of people to. I've got some friends that maybe could use a couple of viewers, you know. Doesn't hurt them. Who do we want to raid? Alright, well, Hugbees is not a friend, but you know. Hugbees is really not a friend, but you know, he's a good guy for the most part. You know, he's alright. He's streaming some Risk of Rain 2, which is a pretty good game. I wouldn't mind doing that myself at some point. Let us see where he's at. How's that sound? I think that sounds fantastic. Awesome. Thank you for joining the raid. Let's go do it. Remember, when we get there, tell Hugbees that he is a big dumb idiot. Alright, let's go.